What's up, everybody? It's your boy DTLF back with another late night with DTLF episode. Guys, I sound extremely low and I don't have the camera on just because my family's asleep. But I had to do this live, y'all. I had it. I was like 81 likes. We go live. My DMs was blowing up. I replied to most people. Um, but listen, guys, this is getting crazy. Um, the Lakers just lost the game tonight after losing to the Houston Rockets. And I got to tell you, fam, I got to tell you, the thumbnail is correct. LeBron's time almost up as a Laker. And I mean that. I mean that, fam. Like, this dude just tweeted an hourglass with the time running out, right? Just like right here, just like right here. Hourglass with the time running out. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean for us Laker fans, fam? I'll tell you exactly what it means. All right. I will tell you exactly what that means to me, at least. And I tweeted it out as well, but I want to get more in depth. You know, I truly feel this Laker team is about to implode right before our very eyes. If you guys did not see LeBron's post game, if y'all did not see LeBron's post game, yeah, super late had to do it, man, at your guys' request. Let me just replay this little video for you guys so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. The frustration is boiling, fam. All right, let me just play this.
First stand on the road for the next couple of games, big matchup against Boston, big matchup against the Knicks. What would your message be to your teammate, and what can you do yourself, to get the pick back on the winning side of things?
I don't have any message for my teammates. Just go out and do your job. I mean, I'm not. Yeah, appreciate it. Way to cut me off because I was about to.
First stand on the.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Way to cut me off because I was about to go in, is what LeBron James said. Way to cut me off because I was about to go in. Think about that. So what that tells me now is LeBron is giving the Lakers an ultimatum. All right, with this little hourglass tweet, LeBron speaks in code. He doesn't speak his mind at all. He's not one of these super, passive aggressive. He's a passive aggressive guy. He's literally, he's saying, or you guys make shit happen this trade deadline, or I'm out of here, whether it's this summer or before even the trade deadline. That's right. That's why I wanted to make this video. LeBron has all the power in his hands right now. And again, my bad if I sound like I'm whispering. I got as close to the mic as possible, which is why I did not turn on the camera tonight. When my family's sleeping in the living room, they came to visit. But I had to, guys. You guys really requested it. Like I said, my DM's going crazy right now. I'm here for y'all. If you guys have any questions, I'm here for it. But sounds to me like LeBron James is saying, I'm sick and tired of the bullshit. I've been here for about 6 years now. 5 to 6 years. How many years has he been here? I lost count. Right? 4 or 5 years? And he is saying, we're out of time. Either you guys make something happen right now. And I believe it has to do with the coaching as well. You can clearly tell he don't like the coaching. But that little jab at his teammates saying, I ain't got nothing to say to them. Everybody just got to do their job. That is the most aggressive I have ever heard LeBron James. Right? That tells me one of two things. Either he lost faith in the front office or he lost faith in his teammates and coaching staff, or all three of them, which would be doomsday scenario. Doomsday scenario, ladies and gentlemen who are still up. I don't know why you guys are still up this late, but I couldn't go to sleep either with all the rumors and everything. Doomsday scenario would be LeBron requesting a trade before the trade deadline. That messes everything up for everybody. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why that would mess it up. First of all, if LeBron requests a trade, we have to honor it because it means he's walking in free agency. You might as well get something back if that happens. Then he would have the say in wherever he wanted to go. I literally had this conversation on my way home from Canes with my family. And I was like, where would LeBron even want to get traded to? The Warriors? They don't have no assets to return for us. They'd be giving us bloated contracts, but we'd have to honor his trade. It would look really bad if we didn't honor his trade request. And then I thought of one team that could actually pull off a trade for LeBron James and contend for a title this year? You know, do you guys know, chat? I want to ask you guys. Do you guys know what that one team is? I want to ask y'all, man, because and by the way, do you guys like this format? If you guys like this format, let me know, because whenever I can't use my camera, I will still go on live and do this exact format any time of the night. And hit that like button too, man. I'm up here late for with y'all, man. But I see a bunch of different names. I don't see the name that I believe, and I'm gonna drop a bombshell on you guys, and I'm gonna tell you a team that could actually compete with LeBron James right now and can give us some actual assets we can use, not for now, but for the. Somebody said it in the chat already. One person said it in the chat already. One person is thinking like me right now. One person, nobody else. The New York Knicks. The New York Knicks. The New York Knicks have like 8 first-round picks right now. And it's a big market where LeBron would like to play. And he'd have an elite point guard in Jalen Brunson. And obviously the defense and the role players are all there right now. They can compete for a title this year. It's the big market he loves to play on. And they have first-round picks to give back. Yeah, I know you don't want Randall, but they can give us like 4 to 5 first-round picks for LeBron. Think about that. Think about that. So, I mean, yo, if LeBron requests a trade, we have to honor it. And that's doomsday scenario for the Lakers, because free agents will be like, damn, they couldn't even make LeBron happy. Why the fuck I'm going to go there? Right? Excuse my French. No, don't excuse my French. I'm sure there's no kids listening to this right now. It's late. It's past your bedtime. Go to sleep, kids. But damn, bruh. He said, damn, I didn't think the noti was real this late. It's real, bro. Listen, my DMs was blowing up. My messages was blowing up. People was like, go live right now. Damn. They wanted to know my thoughts. And I have some deep thoughts about this whole situation. AD is in his right to feel. LeBron is in his right to feel this way. All the fans are fed up. The front office has failed LeBron yet again. Right? And that little hourglass emoji saying time is up. He didn't just tweet that because he's on the loading screen waiting for Madden to come on. Guys, he's ultimately frustrated. And like I said, I don't know who he's frustrated at. It could be all 3. It could be 1. Right? For those of you just tapping in, yes, LeBron James tweeted the little time is up hourglass. All right? And I translated. I said, I translated my exact thoughts on what I thought that hourglass was. All right? It's over there. It's over there up on my Twitter. But for those that didn't hear what I believe it is, and I'll tell you right now exactly what I believe it is, and I said it already. All right, my translation of that hourglass is this. Let me go ahead and share it again with y'all. All right, that is my translation of that hourglass. Lakers are on the clock to build a contender by trade deadlines in. Otherwise, LeBron will pick a different team this summer. That's what I translated it as right there. Agree or disagree with me, but that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like LeBron either wants out or he wants major moves to happen. And you know what? I'm not going to lie to you guys. I got excited when I seen this because I'm tired of the front office being so fucking lazy all the time and so late to reacting. We shouldn't have to wait for our team to implode. And we shouldn't have to wait for our coaching staff to run this team down in order for this to happen. You know what I mean? Like, this is ridiculous. If we can't keep a superstar like LeBron happy at the age of 39, fam, this guy's still putting up 25 points per game. Michael Jordan at the age of 39 was averaging barely 21 and his shooting percentages were trash. I'm not going to lie. It's sad that such adversity gave me excitement because I'm like, something has to happen. Thank you, LeBron, for putting pressure on this front office. Yeah, let's be honest, man. Ever since the late, great Dr. Jerry Buss died, we've had one good year. One good year. And that was in 2020. And it's starting to look like we had that year by accident now because even though Rob has done his job pretty decently, there's been plenty of mistakes along the way. We already hired 2 bad coaches under Rob Pelinka. And how many under Jeannie? She came in when Luke Walton was there. So she fired Luke, right? Man, ridiculous, fam. My guy Anze Live said, I'm up studying, brother, finishing my diploma. Hey, that's what's up, my boy. He said, appreciate the stream. Trade everyone besides LeBron and AD. Well, you know what? I'm with you, bro. I'm with you at this point. I'm sick of it all. And shout out to you, bro, for putting in the work late at night. Listen, this was by request. If you want to be the people's champ, you got to come on when the people want you to come on. And again, my family's sleeping in the living room, have a lot of company over. But I was like, there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. And I figured it out. I was all right, let me put my my screen, the late night with detail, because it is late night. This is a late night episode. You guys know it's a staple for when we have to go on late. This is the latest one yet. What is it? Basically 1 a.m., 5 minutes away from 1. So y'all better hit that like button, fam. But I appreciate y'all, man. But this is, look, it shouldn't have to come down to this, man. They let's be honest. The front office has failed again because we have another disgruntled superstar. Remember the last time we had a disgruntled superstar? Who that was? Do you guys remember who that disgruntled superstar was? 3 a.m. in Texas. Shout out to my boy Johnny, man. Always showing mad love. I appreciate you, bro. But like I was saying, the last time we had a disgruntled superstar, guys, it was, I believe, in 2007 when Kobe demanded a trade. Yeah, it's been that long. It has been that long since we had a disgruntled superstar. Think about that. And when Kobe demanded a trade, Dr. Jerry Buss did everything in his power to avoid that from happening. Now the question remains, what will Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss do moving forward? What are they going to do? Are they going to dig their heels into the ground and say, no, we've given you enough, LeBron. We're gonna trade you away? Or are they going to turn around and say, you know what? It's going to make us look really bad if we can't appease a superstar like LeBron who chose us when nobody else was choosing us. And we're going to make the trades and fire the coach because this guy's ridiculous. Are they going to open their eyes, or are they going to say, nope, you either walk away in free agency or request a trade? Like, what are they going to do? That's the real question. Is Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka, are they able to put their egos to the side and say, all right, LeBron, we know you're disgruntled. We appreciate everything you've done for us. What would you like us to do? Because I'm losing faith again, man. Every year it feels like I lose faith and then I regain it because they make a good move. But to be honest with you guys, it shouldn't take all of this. The fact that we got smacked by the Hawks and then the Rockets before that, and we're still a game below 500 with a sorry-ass coach, poor excuse of a coach. What do you guys want to do, chat? I'll read some comments. I want to get you guys involved up in here. But what would you guys like to do? Let's see. De Silva says, sorry to say it, bro, that this ownership needs to go. They are inept. Got lucky with Vogel. And I don't even think we got lucky with him. I think Vogel got lucky. He landed on a championship roster. Oh, man, that's ridiculous. Efficiency ball is dead. Fire him and make trades. That's my favorite option still. But I'm starting to think, you know what? Maybe it's time for a rebuild. Because if LeBron's going to be disgruntled and he wants out, let's give him what he wants. And let's start from scratch, because I don't believe AD is an A1 superstar. I think he's a Robin, and as long as we don't have a Batman, might as well get maximum assets in return. That's what I'm starting to think. I'm starting to lead in that direction, just because I don't know if this front office is capable of handling stars the magnitude of a LeBron James. I just don't. Right? Like I said, 1 year, one good year we've had in the last how many years? So the last time we actually won a championship before 2020 was 2010. And we are now in 2024. So out of the last 14 years, fam, we have had one good fucking year as Laker fans. Think about that. Last 14 years or so. Think about that. The front office is failing us, and we have lowered our standard. We have lowered our standard, guys. I was just happy that we won the championship in 2020, but that shouldn't be. Rob Pelinka said we're going to compete for multiple titles. We haven't. We made it to the Western Conference Finals. We didn't compete for a title. We got swept in the Western Conference Finals. At least if we would have took them to 7 games, we could have said, all right, we were close. But we got swept by the eventual champs. What does this front office got to do, man? Listen, the greatest thing, and why I became a Laker fan as a kid, right? See my family cheer them on. Is that Dr. Buss, man? He was cutthroat. He was cutthroat. If the Lakers ever sunk, if they were ever sinking, he would leave no stone unturned. ladies and gentlemen. None. You know what I mean? And now we have to pretend like we're happy when we've got mediocre ball outside of 2020. Right? Mediocre ball. Matter of fact, let's keep it a buck 50. People want to blame David Stern for the Chris Paul trade or whatever. Lakers didn't make a good move after that, and Kobe basically just turned into a novelty after that. They just basically, it was a farewell tour, but he should have continued to have the opportunity to compete for titles, right? So I get why Bron is frustrated. Bron doesn't want to have a farewell tour. He wants to keep competing because he's a different animal. He's a specimen. He's just a beast. He's still putting up 25 plus points per game, extremely efficient. Now, the defense has fallen off. I get that. It's going to happen. But if we had the right team around him, we had a coach who was capable of making the right decisions, right? If we had that, I don't think we'd be struggling the same way because we have some really damn good pieces. I'll tell you that, right? But you guys tell me, if LeBron does request a trade, where would you like to see him? LeBron fans, you guys are welcome to comment as well. And Laker fans, what would you guys like to get in return? For me, I'll tell you, if LeBron does, if the doomsday scenario happens, and that hourglass emoji means that time is up for the Lakers, that he's going to want out, and it happens before the trade deadline, that would be the most crazy trade deadline ever, right? I just want young pieces in return. I want young talent. I want young talent, draft assets. We're not going to get a superstar for LeBron at this age because think about it. If LeBron goes to a team, he's going to want to compete. He's not going to sign off on anything. The Lakers are not going to do him dirty. We're not the Clippers. We're not the Celtics. You know, we're not the Clippers. We're not trading Blake Griffin to Detroit, right? Where could we trade LeBron where we can bring back draft capital, premier draft capital, and leave most of their assets for them to compete for a title over there? Because we're not competing for a title once we trade LeBron. What's the team, y'all? I like the Knicks. I told you guys the Knicks is the team I've been thinking of. I told my family this on the drive home from Canes. He said, send them to the East, get those assets. I agree. The Knicks, they have plenty draft picks. My guy said Randall, Grimes, 3 first-round picks. I say 4 because the Knicks ain't never had a superstar like LeBron. Make them pay for it. Just like we get the Laker tax. We got to do the same thing, man. Eduardo said Bron for Donovan Mitchell and a first-round pick. Ooh, Eduardo, you thinking, bro. You are thinking outside the box, bro. That is beautiful. That's perfect. Bron for Donovan Mitchell and a first-round pick. You know what? He goes back to Cleveland. He can still compete for a title. They got plenty of assets there. I like it. But Cleveland will probably most likely want to keep Donovan Mitchell if they bring in LeBron. So they might instead want to give us Darius Garland, who's improving. But regardless, you get a young asset. I say 2 first-round picks, Darius Garland and Mobley. I'm going to get greedy since they get really greedy over there. Every time they want to make a trade with us, every time we call them, they get greedy. So why not do the same? I promise you, if LeBron requests a trade, 29 teams are calling the Lakers instantly. And they're probably going to be like, take everything you want except for this player, that player, and that player. They're probably going to covet 3 players, and they're going to say, take everything else you want. So the teams that stand out to me are the ones that have multiple first-round picks. But, of course, he's probably going to want to go to a big market. This is why the Knicks come to mind, ladies and gentlemen. He wants to go to a big market. He's not going to want to play for OKC. He's not going to want to play for OKC, who has like 20 first-round picks, right? My guy Daniel, thanks so much for super chat, bro. Late night super chat with Daniel. Appreciate you, bro. He said LeBron James gets traded. AD asked for a trade in the offseason. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to keep AD anyways without LeBron. AD is tremendous, but without LeBron James, we're not going to compete. We'd be wasting away his prime, and we'd be getting nowhere. If we trade LeBron James, we have to bottom out. That way we can hopefully get a superstar in the future in the draft or free agency with the cap space. But it's going to be really hard. I'll tell you, that's doomsday scenario for me, because if LeBron does go that route, other free agents are going to look at us like, they couldn't even appease LeBron. Why would I go there? Unless they hated LeBron, then they're not going to give a fuck if they hated LeBron, right? But thanks so much for super chat, my boy. He says some trades is all we need. I agree. I'm not saying we're going to trade LeBron yet, but I'm saying that hourglass LeBron traded, it's no joke, fam. That means he's really out of patience with somebody. Could be the front office. That's worst case. Could be the coach. That's, I think, best case, because you could just fire the coach, let Phil Handy take over. It could be the players, which is not that bad either. They just got to make trades. Remember that one year in Cleveland when LeBron was mad at his teammates? He was frustrated, and they went and they got younger. They got Clarkson. They got Larry Nance Jr. They got all these pieces. And ironically, that trade we made with the Cavs eventually opened up the path for us to land LeBron, which was ironic. But we helped them for now, and then they helped us for later type thing. Well, remember, we made that trade. They got a bunch of players in there, even Darren Williams, I think. Wade was on the Cavs. People forgot about that. Even his best buddy, Wade, was traded. Anything is possible with the GM. And so when he starts showing this type of frustration, shit is about to hit the fan. I wouldn't be shocked that we wake up to some sort of news tomorrow or even tonight while we sleep. And if I wake up, my phone's blown up. They're like, you're late. And the trade or something crazy happened at 7 a.m. I'm going to be pissed because I'm up here at 1 a.m., fam. I'm going to be upset. Oh, man. Bron for Garland and Jared Allen, a first, and we draft Bronny this draft. Oh, man. Nah, I'll tell you this, Eduardo. I don't want Bronny if we trade Bron away. I'm sorry. I don't. Alchemy said, hello, what's up, Dan? Love from the Philippines. Shout out to the Philippines. What time is it over there, bro? It's late AF over here. He said, players not going to care if the Lakers have a decent blueprint and the money someone's going to come. Eventually, yes. But the first couple of years are going to go to shit. I promise you that. You have to reestablish yourself as a franchise when LeBron leaves. And again, I'm not pushing him out the door. I'm just saying if he ever requested a trade, because the hourglass emoji, that's some serious shit, man. I doubt he's going to come, to the game on Thursday and be like, oh, I was just waiting on the loading screen for 2K. That's what that was. Nah. He was frustrated. Did y'all not see the video I played earlier? He was pissed. He basically said he's not holding none of his teammates' hands. They just have to show up to the game. What's my sleeping schedule? Man, I usually sleep really good, bro. Problem is, I was out late because we went to go hoop after the game. After my post game, we went straight to hoop. By the way, shout out to my family. We got nothing but dubs tonight. Straight dubs. And by the way, I still have to hit the shower right after this stream. All right, because everybody showered. I'm last because I had to do the stream. He said LeBron for your boy Booker. There he goes. Troll Master 3000. That's let's change your name, bro. Troll Master 3000. Ain't nobody want Booker. Like I said, I'd rather make a trade with the Knicks and get a bunch. You know what I'm saying? Get a bunch of draft picks in return. Ain't nobody traded for him, bro. My guy, appreciate you, man. Thanks for the love, guys. Late night love. He said, one coach that can handle this team is Mark Jackson. I'd love to see it, but it just seems like they blackballed my guy. Like he's not going to get an opportunity for the rest of his career. That's what it seems like to me, personally. Thank you so much, Daniel. Appreciate you, bro. RZ, he said, Darvin Ham must have some dirt on Robin Genie. Nah, fam, you know what it is about them? They don't know how to run the business properly as far as they're not cutthroat. You've seen what the Bucks did with that coach. Players don't like him? Fuck out of here. We don't care if you're 17 games over 500. Over here, Darvin out here going to dinner with Genie and Rob and shit. They holding hands, they kumbaya and shit. And they never fire him until the season ends because then it's inevitable. I'm scared that if LeBron asks for a trade, the Lakers are going to go into recession mode and they're not going to make many moves. They're just going to be like, oh, we're in a rebuild. That's going to be the excuse. Kind of like when Jim Buss was at the helm, right? So, what can we say, though? One day at a time, Laker fans. We've been very patient for the last 14 years, right? After 2010, it's been kind of downhill overall. Now, we've gotten some good stuff along the way. We've gotten some good draft picks. Obviously, we landed some superstars along the way. And we won a championship in 2020, which a lot of franchises can't even say that, Clippers. But it's not good enough. There's a golden standard here that the Lakers aren't living up by. It's a golden standard that the late, great Dr. Jerry Buss installed. And it's like, you never let your team go to shit. And the Lakers front office has let this team go to shit way too much. They've made the poor decisions with the coaching. You know what I mean? Trash. Hey, appreciate you, Daniel. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Dan, with the success of Coach Ham going to the Western Conference Finals and winning in season tournament, Do you think they should extend him now and not risk losing him? I love the sarcasm there, bro. The sarcasm right there is almost as sharp as a haircut on your AV, man. But nah, bro. I can't wait for the deadline next Thursday. It will let me know to check out the season or to keep watching. We never check out because amazing things happen all the time when you're a Laker fan, right? So we never really check out. But this has been such an up and down season, fam, that I just don't know what's going to happen. It's so unpredictable. Usually I'm very good about predicting these things. I say, okay, we're going to go into the trade deadline. We're going to make a trade and we're going to be on the uptick, right? We're going to start trending upwards. But no, that has not happened, right? That has not happened as of right now. Could it still happen? Maybe. But that hourglass thing, I think, changes things a bit. Puts pressure on the front office, and it probably makes them think differently. Probably, right? Dan, how are we supposed to trade LeBron in 1 week? Exactly. I'm not saying it's likely to happen. I'm saying that's the doomsday scenario. If he requests a trade, if that hourglass emoji means time is up, I'm sick of this. Lakers ain't doing what I want. I'm used to getting in my way. I want out. You know, like BK have it your way type shit. Then yeah, there's nothing we can do. To be honest, he holds the keys right now, man. He holds the keys to what we're gonna do in the future. And let's see if they appease him and he gets happy again, or if his tweet meant it's too late, he wants out. Like time has ran out for the Lakers. As soon as I get a chance, I'm out of this joint. You know, if that's what it means, ladies and gentlemen, then we're screwed. We will have no option but to move him. Otherwise, he's going to tell us he's going to walk in the summer. Maybe he doesn't want to waste another good year. Maybe he feels like, you know what, this team ain't playing as hard as I'm playing. Maybe he feels like this front office hasn't done everything or left every stone unturned to improve the roster or hired the right coach or whatever. And I know he had his hand in the cookie jar. I know he was a part of it all. But you guys know how LeBron is, man. He's the king. You know, he runs it with clutch and everything. So he's going to wash his hands and move forward. I mean, let's be honest, he's been a mercenary throughout his career. Goes from Cleveland to Miami, then from Miami to Cleveland, then from Cleveland to LA. I don't put it past him to have a fifth move in his career. I really don't. RZ, appreciate the cash app, brother. Said Gabe Vincent is still sitting on 10 mil. That's another problem, but that's a problem for a different video, fam. But final thoughts, guys. Final thoughts. I want to hear you guys' final thought. What would you do if you're the Lakers front office right now? Do you make a trade to improve this roster, even though it's crashing and burning? Do you fire the coach or do you trade LeBron? What is the number one move we have to do right now? That's what I want to know. And again, I wholeheartedly believe that LeBron thing is still far-fetched, but I wouldn't put it past him. I really wouldn't. He's made history in every sense of the way. And if he requested a trade before the trade deadline, he'd be making history again as the biggest superstar to ever request a trade at the trade deadline. Ever. Right? Chat is split, though. Chat says make the trades. Troll says trade LeBron and AD, fire him. Let's see. Trade Bron, blow it up. Now, remember, this isn't 2K, so that route right there, when you trade Bron, is going to take years to get back on top. He's not somebody you just replace and just be like, oh, we're competing again next year. Nope. A rebuild takes time until you land another superstar or two. Takes time. Fire Darvin Ham. Go get Caruso and Drummond. Now, I'm still for the DeJounte Murray trade. Did y'all see what he did tonight? I'm still for that trade. I'm all for it. But I just wanted to touch bases with you guys tonight, man. Definitely hit the like button if you guys like this format. Late at night, if I ever can't come out on camera, this will be the format right here. Late at night, right? Like I said, I'm all dirty, came from the park. I'm going to go shower. So I appreciate you guys for tapping in, but this was a must. I had to get this off my chest, and you guys wanted to hear it. So appreciate you guys for hitting me up on the DMs on Twitter and text messages and everything. You guys are the best, all right? You guys keep this channel growing. Keep hitting that like button. Again, shout out to my sponsorship, Prize Picks. We're going to figure it out. Keep dropping the comments in the comment section. I will be reading them tomorrow morning. We'll see if something happens. You guys know where to find me if it goes down, all right? Don't forget to smack the like button. Subscribe if you already haven't. And I will see you guys on the next one. Have a great night, or should I say good morning.